Is this the future of drone technology? Introducing the brand new Hover Camera X1. This is definitely one of the smallest drones that I've ever seen, and I'm quite amazed with the quality that they managed to pack into such a small thing. I want to talk about some positives and also a couple of negatives of this amazing device in this video. Let the facts speak. I'm guessing for most people, when you hear the word drone, what comes into your mind is something like this. Granted, it was the same for me, which is why I think the Hover Camera X1 has the potential to change the game in many ways. First off, whether you're traveling, engaging in outdoor adventures, camping, or playing with your children, the X1 is the perfect companion. Weighing only 125 grams, it is a lightweight, portable device that can easily fit into a pocket or backpack, making it extremely beginner-friendly as it requires zero preparation to pack up and take with you wherever you go. Requiring neither controller nor app, it enables even the least tech-savvy user to utilize a point-and-shoot experience that creates nice cinematic videos and photos. With a simple 3-second palm takeoff, users can choose from 5 pre-programmed flight paths that are selected with an on-device button. The X1 offers superior video recording capabilities with support for up to 2.7K at 30 FPS, 1080p at 60 FPS, and 1080p with HDR. Additionally, the camera features a burst mode that can capture the most impressive motion. Without wasting any time, let's check out the flight features of the device for you to see how they work with your own eyes. So basically what you're seeing right now is the tracking mode. It looks like it's standing still, but if I move to the right, you can see that it's following me, and it's actually quite amazing because the tracking system is very brief and it actually follows you every single place you go. If you move to the left, it comes with you. You can quickly move to the right, you can stop or you can jump to the left. It's always going to be following you and it's always going to be on point. I don't know how they did this technology, but I have to say it's pretty neat. You know those type of people that go to like vacation places, for example Bali and Malaysia, and then they have their drone taking these amazing shots by flying over the ocean and then coming straight back at them to get this scene right in the view? Well, that is exactly what you can do with this mode. So this mode lets the drone follow you. You can go slow, and even if you speed up, it's just gonna come at you at a faster speed. You can walk whichever direction you want, you can even face right behind you, you can keep walking forward, but I wouldn't advise you to keep walking this way without looking at the drone too much because someone might just come behind you and snap it up. It's actually amazing because I don't even know how they make this technology. Like, it basically even measures the speed and allows you to go the distance, and you can start running with it and it will start chasing you even in a faster way. So with the overhead shots, it basically goes all the way up in the air and you're able to get a very nice recording of everything around you. I particularly like this shot because if you're in an area where you have a lot of nice things around you, or you have a lot of people around you that you just want to get a good shot from the air, this is exactly what you're able to do. And one of my favorite things about the app is that you're able to change the distance, like I just mentioned in one of the previous modes. You can make it go all the way up to 10 or even 15 meters, and you can also make it turn around depending on what kind of shot you want to take. So this right here is the orbit shot. It's basically going to start at a single point and then rotate around you 360 degrees and stop at the exact same point that it started for some cool shots like those cinematic stuff you see on YouTube. Now let's move on to the controls that are present in the app. You can fully control the drone from here, and just by showing you this footage, it should be quite easy and elementary for you to understand. Each icon is very visible and immediately makes it obvious what they do, so that you won't waste any time trying to find just what exactly you're interested in doing. The controls are pretty much like the joystick of a PlayStation or Xbox, in which you're able to make it move back and forth, left to right, up and down, and even turn it around 360 degrees. As I mentioned, if you want to use the different features that we just showed you, you're able to make adjustments for height and rotation from the app. When you go too high, the app lets you know that you've reached the top level it can go, and this is obviously important because 1, you don't need to worry about going too high, and 2, it prevents a lot of accidents that could occur. I think it's also important to say that the app is quite easy to use, with clear and fun graphics that explain to you just how each feature works and how you can best utilize them. Right below each feature, it's also possible to see the total flights that you made with each one. Storage-wise, you have to make a choice between one of the two models. You can either get the one with 16 gigs or the one with 32. This is a critical choice because you won't have the option to utilize an SD card since the drone does not have a slot for this. If you were to ask us, we would definitely recommend the 32 gig version because the memory was already half full after a short amount of time using the drone. So, the pros and cons of owning a hover camera X1. First, the pros. It's very small, lightweight, and very compact, enough to fold up and put it in your pocket. The build quality is good and the drone is protected against accidents due to the outside cover. Unlike bigger drones, you can fly this one indoors, as you won't need to worry about hitting a table or a wall since it's very well protected. You also don't need to be a professional to utilize the cool features, and it solves the problem of needing a friend with you to carry around the camera to shoot things like TikToks and Reels, since it can just hover and follow you around. Takeoff is very quick and easy, and the same goes for landing, as the TOF sensors work very well so that as soon as you stick your palm out, the drone will land on your hand and turn off. Another thing that I really liked was that when the battery dies, the drone slowly starts to lower itself to the ground and land slowly so that it doesn't get damaged. Now, the cons. Even though you can shoot in 2.7K resolution, the video quality isn't amazing. It's good enough for most people, and if you're going to shoot footage for mobile phones, then it's pretty much all you need, but don't expect pristine video quality. The battery dies quite fast, and it comes with only one battery out of the box, so if you want to shoot non-stop, you're definitely going to need to buy extra batteries so that you don't have to wait to charge the one battery you have over and over again. You're also limited to a maximum of 15 meters distance from the ground, but in reality, this does make sense because it's a very small and light drone, meaning if it was able to go very high, it would most likely lose its balance. Lastly, you shouldn't use this drone in low light conditions because the sensor might not be able to comprehend the distance between it and the ground, leading to unfortunate accidents. Well then, we had a blast testing out the hover camera X1, and we can only hope that you had the same experience while watching this video. A small notice about the batteries that I just mentioned: if you support the company in their crowdfunding, you'll receive an extra backup battery and a charging hub, which shortens the full charging time from 55 minutes to just about 35 minutes. In addition, as a first batch of backers benefits, the first 100 users who place an order will also receive another battery, which means a total of 3 batteries. Each battery supports 20 pre-programmed flight path shots, so keep that in mind. If you have any praise or criticism regarding this product, please leave comments because the company is very curious to hear your thoughts for future improvements, and if you like the drone, then definitely check out the link in the description. It would also make us happy if you drop the like and subscribe to the channel to support our efforts. See you in the next video.